Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all the brand new Season 2 reward cards, talking about which ones are worth grinding for, which ones you should probably stay away from, and just taking a look at all the new Season 2 cards. Gotta say, incredibly disappointed about... honestly, incredibly disappointed about the fact that all the mode rewards are rubies, but outside of that, I don't think these rewards look too bad. The top tier ones are certainly great, SGA and Wilt. I'm super excited to get into it though and talk about these cards. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 14,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and take a look at these cards. Starting at the bottom, we got Luka Doncic, 6'7", 6'8" wingspan. He's a slow shooting guard. Doesn't do anything good. His diamond card sucks. His emerald certainly is going to suck. My favorite player of all time, or second favorite player of all time, favorite player currently, but he's not a good card. AD, same thing, 6'10", 7'5" wingspan, but can't really shoot, kind of slow, doesn't defend. This card is nothing like his Amethyst card. If you think an Emerald AD is going to be the salary cap monster, he's not. Sorry to tell you. Bernard King, 6'7", 7-foot wingspan, small forward. He's fast, but he can't really shoot. He's a good dunker, doesn't defend. Not a very good card. I'm trying to go through these cards a lot faster because the liftoff video took like 17 minutes today. I don't want this video to be as long. 6'7" with 6'10" wingspan for Rick Fox. He's actually decent. He's a good defender, can shoot, can dunk, kind of decent speed. This card's not bad. Good Sapphire option, legitimately. Especially since he can play shooting guard as well. This card's like legitimately good. Silver clamps and gloves, gold interceptor, pick dodger, catch and shoot. He's like actually a good card. Nice 3&D card. If his release is good, he's a legitimately good card for like salary cap. Jeff Hornacek, first Ruby, is going to be a 6'4" shooting guard, 6'6" wingspan, elite shooter, capable defender. Not incredible, I mean, as a shooter, though. He doesn't have limitless range. Thought he'd be a little bit better, actually, statistically and badge-wise. Ed Davis release. I'm a little worried that's going to be terrible. We'll have to see. He does have Trey Escape. That's kind of cool. Overall, though, not that impressive. 6'4" shooting guard is pretty undersized. Christian Laettner's a pick and pop 5, and he is 60 speed, 72 3-ball, 83 interior. This card's actually not that bad. He's a little slow, but not horribly slow. He's got some defensive ability, and he can shoot the ball pretty well. Not actually a bad card at all. I think among the free centers, the Ruby centers, I mean, he's not bad. I just wish these cards were Amethyst. They'd be so much better. Dan Marley, 6'6", 6'9" wingspan. Great defender, very capable shooter, has silver limitless, and he's got decent speed, can dunk wide open as well. This is another good mode reward card. Dario Saric base, I really have no idea what that's looking like. I guess Jerome Kersey has it too, so we'll see. He does have Steph behind the back, which means he has the Curry slide as well. This card, if he's got a good release, is actually really, really nice. Dan Marley's looking promising. Jose Calderon's a 6'3" PG, can't dunk, fast, can shoot, and can defend on the perimeter pretty well, though I will say that. No clamps. I wish he had some defensive badges. Does have bronze limitless, gold catch, and slippery off ball, some decent playmaking badges. No handles for days or speed booster, though, unfortunately, and movement-wise. D-Book dribble style is great. The rest of the SIGs aren't looking too special. Release is going to be fine. Needed better playmaking and defensive badges to truly be elite, unfortunately, but Jose Calderon might be okay. E is 7-footer. He's a true 7-footer. He's got decent speed, can shoot. Doesn't defend much, but he's big. He can rebound okay. He can shoot the ball. It's a big stretch big. He's a large stretch big who's going to have a really good release, capable enough speed, okay dunker. He's not going to be a great defender. He's going to struggle on the interior. He's not super strong, but he's a 7-footer, and he can shoot the ball well, and he's a capable rebounder. He's not actually a bad card. The couple of these bigs are not terrible. E and Christian Laettner are both pretty good. Phil Jackson is a 6'8" power forward who has an 80 speed, 80 diving dunk. Defensively good. Defensive badges are really nice, actually. This Phil Jackson card, I mean, he 69 3-ball. That's not horrible. Horford base isn't great. But like looking at this card, as a power forward, he's not terrible. I think a free power forward, he's not a bad card. I think he's like a token reward as well. Raymond Felton is the co-op reward. He's 6'1" with a 6'4" wingspan. He is fast and he can shoot. Defensively, not special. He's okay on the perimeter, I guess. Does have silver ankle braces and glove. Bronze pick dodger. Playmaking badges are pretty good. Silver handles for days and speed booster, can shoot. Can actually dunk open as well. This card, as much as I expected Raymond Felton to be kind of a troll card, he's actually not bad because he can dunk. He's fast. He can shoot. He's got good playmaking badges, and he's not a bad perimeter defender. He's like pretty good. Movement is pro dribble style. Moving behind the back is pro as well. I don't think that's a great one, although I could be wrong. I think that one might actually be decent. I don't know. He might be okay. Next card is going to be Bob Love. Do you feel the love? He's 75 speed, 72 three ball, good dunker, great defender. Wow. 88 interior, 88 perimeter, 87 lateral quickness, 80 steal, 84 block. That's nice. Defensive badges are money on this card too. He's a nice 3 because he's athletic as well, and he can kind of, I mean, he's not going to be a great shooter or playmaker, but Amari base is mid. Nah, he's better at the 4 than the 3. With these defensive badges, especially since he has gold anchor, brick wall, chase down, pogo stick, post lockdown, rebound chaser, he's a good rebounder. This card is legitimately a very good 4 though. He's better than Boris Diaw. He's probably like a top 5-ish power forward in my team, actually. Bob Love, not a bad reward. Again, if these were amethysts, some of them would actually be worth grinding for because some of these cards look decent. Mike Conley is a 6'1 point guard, 6'5 wingspan, fast, can shoot, can defend on the perimeter, doesn't dunk. Unfortunately, only bronze handles for days and speed booster, but it's better than nothing. He does have silver limitless range. Defensively, he's not bad either. Release is going to be good. Movement's going to be pretty good on him as well. He's actually pretty nice. Pro 2 leaner as well. Again, yet another pretty good free card. These cards are just all going to be outclassed by the best auctionable and buyable cards, which is a real shame because they actually had some potential if they were just higher tier cards. Cliff Robinson's a 6'10 power forward or center. He defends on the interior and shoots the 3 and dunks. This card is a beast. If his release is half decent with 80 speed as well, this is the best card. This is the best card of today. If that Shingun base is at all, this is the best of the reward cards. Of the mode reward cards, Cliff Robinson is an absolute demon. God, I'm so disappointed because this card, again, he's a monster. If he was a ruby, I mean, if he was an amethyst, he'd be even better. I mean, dude, this card's a monster, though. He's 80 speed, 83 ball, 80 dunking, 85 standing dunking, and an elite interior defender. He is a really, really good center. Better than Serge Ibaka, top 5 center in my team, for sure. Eddie Johnson, 6'7 shooting guard, 84 speed, 83 ball, 80 driving dunk, 80 perimeter, 81 lateral. Not terrible, not insane. He's got some playmaking badges, nothing too incredible there. Release, you're looking at Jared Allen base, which is fine. He's just a better Jason Richardson, basically. So Eddie Johnson's looking like that. Sapphire Jason Richardson from season 1 is okay. There's just so many good shooting guards. I don't think Eddie Johnson's going to play for very many people, but he's not terrible. And then you have Chris Morris, who actually looks like a monster. 6'8", can play the shooting guard, 6'11 wingspan. So he's got exceptional size at shooting guard. He and T-Mac are the 2 biggest shooting guards in the game. Got 80 speed, which isn't insane. 79 3 ball is good, but not great. He's a capable dunker, pretty good interior defender. 78 is really nice there. Good, versatile defender. Defensive badges aren't insane. No anchor, no brick wall, no clamps, no glove. That's okay, though. Playmaking badges, meh. Shooting badges, meh. Finishing badges, meh. All of his badges are meh, and his stats are good all the way around, but not incredible. But release is phenomenal. This Kennard default swing release is the same one Morris Peterson has. It's one of the smoothest, fastest, and easiest to green releases I've used all year. Not only that, LeBron dribble style is good. It's got a good push cross. He has Steph behind the back, which means he has the Steph Curry slides. He's a 6'8" shooting guard with the Curry slide and a absolutely elite fast release. This card is going to be a much better shot creator and shooter than people realize. Combining that with the size and the defensive versatility, being able to guard on the interior as well, he's a really good card as well. Some of these season 2 cards are actually legitimately good. Chris Morris, Cliff Robinson, Bob Love, even Raymond Felton, Christian Leitner, like Dan Marley. Several of these cards are legitimately good. Even Phil Jackson looks okay at the shooting guard or at the power forward position. There's a couple good ones here. Kevin McHale is a 6'10" power forward or center. This is the level 35 reward, and unfortunately, he can't shoot the 3 at all. He's an okay inside with decent enough speed, does have Hoffer, anchor, and post lockdown, great interior defender, super long arms, great wingspan, but the inability to shoot the 3 prevents this card from being a card that I would ever really use. There are so many better insides between Wilt, Shaq, Hakeem, and guys like that. Don't think McHale really has a spot. 6'7" for Terry. Terry being a small forward, power forward, they're going to have to change this. I would say this. There's a really good chance this gets tweaked later in the season to shooting guard, small forward. It's possible it doesn't as well, but I'm going to be grinding out this Terry card regardless. Hoff posterizer, 6'7" with 6'10" wingspan. Hoff slithery as well. Shooting badges are okay. He's fast. He's a really versatile defender, and he's a good dunker. He's statistically a great card all the way around. Defensive badges aren't bad. Silver challenger, clamps, interceptor, pogo stick, rebound chaser, bronze chase down, and pick dodger. Silver handles for days. Does not get speed booster. When you look at the badges, he looks good. This default small base with Robert Covington upper is weird. I wonder if they'll change his release. And I wonder if they'll change his SIGs, because all Embiid and normal. This card might get updated later in the season. I'm just going to be honest. I think there's a really good chance this card gets updated later in the season, because he looks really good statistically, but the animations aren't great. If we could get an animation change on this card and make him a shooting guard, he will be a monster. But right now, he's not quite yet there. Rest in peace, Terry, though. We'll see if that card gets changed. I would still get the salary cap rewards for the time being. I will say that. Especially since E is the first one. He's actually really good. For now, I would at least get the salary cap rewards. Jerome Kersey is 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan, 85 speed and excel, 85 standing dunk, 95 driving dunk, 78 interior, 85 perimeter, 85 lateral quickness, 75 steal, 75 block. Defensively, pretty good, not insane. Offensively, he's a great slasher. Outside of that, he's not incredible. The 3-ball rating, 64, is a bit low. We'll have to see how this Dario Saric base is because it affects Dan Marley as well. But a little bit of a low 3-ball. Only 6'7" at small forward or at power forward. He's not an elite perimeter defender. He's good, but not insane. So he's not really a primary lock. This card's best at the 4, and the 3-ball is a little low. I don't think he's great. We'll see. Final cards that I want to look at. I do want to look at Wilt and SGA, but before we get to Wilt and SGA, we're going to take a look at the collector level cards real quickly as well. The 2 collector level players are this Nate Archibald card, 6'1" with a 6'3" wingspan, 97 speed and excel, but a 73 ball and can't dunk the ball. I understand he's got half blow by, half speed booster. This card, a 73 ball inability to dunk, doesn't defend really, even though he's got a high lateral quickness, and he's small. I understand the speed, and that's great, but like, he's not great. He's just not great. Tiny Archibald cards are never good in my team, to be fair, and this year is no different. Then we have Gordon Hayward, who's going to be good. 6'7", 6'7" wingspan, good speed, great shooter, good dunker, good defender all the way around. Badges and stats look good on this card. He's not insane, though, and most people aren't going to get this card because collector level is hard to achieve. He's fine. He'll be an elite shooter at the shooting guard position and a capable enough defender. Pretty versatile, athletic. Not a bad card at all. Sigs look pretty mid, but he does have a high enough ball handle if you put a shoe on him to get a speed burst and stuff. He'll be fine. Not amazing. The cards, obviously, that we're most excited about are level 40, which is going to be Wilt and SGA. Wilt is 7'1" with an 8-foot wingspan, 89 speed at the center position. He is basically Shaq 2.0. Also can't shoot a 3-ball. Also, his release is terrible. So just like Shaq, even though he can technically shoot mid-ranges, he's not going to make them very consistently. But finishing badges, defensive badges are phenomenal, of course, on this card. As the level 40 card, I would hope he'll be able to get every badge. Last season, Kyrie could not, but it would be nice if Wilt could, so I could give him speed booster or a couple of the badges if I wanted to give them to him. Clamps, pick dodger, things of that nature. Upgrade his fast twitch, things like that. But release is going to be garbage. Movement's going to be pretty bad, but he's fast. He's giant. He has super long arms. He's an exceptional, versatile defender, great dunker. He is basically Shaq 2.0. They are very close to the same card, to be completely honest. Shaq will probably feel slightly more dominant on the interior. I think Wilt will probably feel a little bit better defensively, but they're very, very similar cards. Wilt actually has slightly better stats than Shaq, but I don't think it's in any specific area that's super noticeable. I mean, he's got plus 43 post fade. So unless you shoot post fade, that doesn't matter at all. That's like the whole difference between the cards right there. I mean, badge-wise, they're also kind of similar, to be honest. I think Wilt's he's going to be a beast. There's no doubt about that at all. I think Wilt and Shaq, top 2 bigs in the game. They're both insides, unfortunately. I don't love the inside center strategy, but Wilt's a monster. He's a great level 40 card. And then SGA is going to probably be the best point guard in the game. 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan, 86 speed and excel. With a 6'6" player right now, that's legit. 83 shot 3 is good enough. 75 driving dunk will get the job done. He's not an insane defender, but he gets every badge upgraded, which is huge. He comes with a lot of the key badges already. He's got Hoff Dimer, Gold Bailout, Break Starter, Clamp Breaker, Handles for Days, Speed Booster, Unpluckable. Clamp Breaker is also Blow By. He has Break Starter. Defensively, you can add badges like Love Interceptor, Anchor Challenger, and Clamps on him, which will probably be the main area where my badges go. In addition to Limitless Range, maybe Agent 3, maybe Blinders. So there are a couple badges you could add on him, but you're going to want to figure that out in terms of which ones to add. The size at point guard is going to be incredibly useful, especially on the defensive end of the court. His release is absolutely amazing. His movement is honestly quite good as well, and he has a pretty good leaner. SGA will be the best point guard in the game. This card is not as good as his diamond card was last year, but is still going to be the new best point guard in the game for the people who do grind him out as the ultimate reward for Season 2, and looks like an absolute monster. I am so disappointed that these mode reward cards are rubies, man, because this was actually a really good reward card drop if these cards were amethyst. Chris Morris would be a dog. Eddie Johnson would be decent. Cliff Robinson's already a dog, but he'd really be a dog. Mike Conley's decent. Bob Love would be really good. He's already decent. Raymond Felton already decent. Would probably be even better. Raymond Felton's actually legit. Stretch 5 would be even better, but he's already pretty good. And then Dan Marley and Christian Laettner also pretty good. A lot of good cards in these rewards. Just wish they were higher tier. I don't feel as rewarded grinding for rubies right now. I needed some amethyst rewards this season. Unfortunately, we're going to see amethyst rewards next season, I bet, when we start getting pink diamonds. So that's disappointing. Everybody also gets this free agent Wemby. You only get him for 5 games. He's got 35 speed. I mean, he's not actually good. He is 7'4", but 35 speed. Anyways, that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. I hope y'all are looking forward to Season 2. I'm looking forward to Season 2. I'm just a little bit disappointed by the content that they're starting off the season with, to be completely honest, because needed some better mode rewards, man. The cards are good, but they could be great. Regardless, it is what it is. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.